This is probably going to be my first YouTube video. I'm down here at Clear Lake in the Highlands of Western New York. This is a lake that's in a kind of a ravine that they built a dam to flood. They just put this parking lot in here this summer, and we'll take a walk up here and get a little more of a look-see. This is Clear Lake. I put the boats in where that guy is sitting down there, and this goes up for about 1.25 miles going to the north. There's an earthen dam, and I gotta walk around these rocks over here a little bit. Something to keep people off of the ramp. And you can see the dam and the spillway there. And so we'll put this away now and get our stuff down there and ready to launch. Well, we're loaded. Next pictures I take with this little camera will be mounted on the tripod. Hyde's here with his canoe, and Linda's here with her canoe. And they're going to be down here in a minute. And meanwhile, back at the ranch, I got to get this thing mounted to the tripod.
Sitting at bottom boats are for warm weather.
Huh?
Sitting at bottom boats are for warm weather.
I'm recording now. Here we are. We're all together.
Get your ass to the right, to the left.
And we're going to head up the lake. Well, that little nest muck is nice. It's only 15 pounds. Get a little more sky in here. As usual, Chief Chef Hyde has got his cooler with him full of food. None of me gonna go hungry today. I'll make this thing a little longer. Just works better if it's longer when I'm sitting up. Don't grip in the canoe as much. That's why I spent the money and got an adjustable length, because I like to sit, and this canoe is stable enough to do it.
Wondering how deep it is here.
This is just the wind pushing me right now. Show Linda a little better there. It looks canoe friendly, but it's not, because it goes up pretty steep. I've hiked the side all the way up to the, there's a bay on the right up ahead here, and I've hiked it back to the back of there, and I couldn't cross the creek to go up to the top. this canoe. It's so efficient. And it's stable enough to sit on the seat. The side on the left is pretty steep. It comes down to the water probably at about a 45-degree angle or steeper. This side here, looking at that, you can see that it goes up pretty quick. It's just not real canoe friendly along the shore here. That's why I'm glad they got the ramp in there where they did. And to look around at the other side there, not a real canoe friendly. And the path is steep. It's not something you could portage out of very easily.
Only about a foot here. Step out here without climbing.
Put the brakes on.
Oh, sorry.
It's pretty vertical there. I mean, it's not canoe friendly.
Even worse than Allegheny.
I suppose you could drag up that deadfall, huh? That might work. Yeah, right. There's a bay here that goes back to a creek that comes in.
No fires, no camping.
No fires and no camping. This bay goes back in a ways. I hiked up to the end of this bay. That's as far as I could get because I could not cross the creek, so I didn't go further up when I was doing my recon the other day. Looks to be just a little green in here. Just a little.
It smells green. Smells like everything.
Right there where the weeds come over to the woods is as far as I got when I did my recon. Boy, it's nice in here. Look at this. You couldn't tell you weren't in some deep Adirondack or Canadian water here. This woods all the way around. Beautiful. Wild. This is Clear Lake in the Highlands of western New York. The stuff pushed up by the glaciers when they gouged out Lake Erie. This is right here on the water is about 1,220 feet above sea level. Just exploring today. Never been here before. Looking forward to this. Oh man, how I've been looking forward to this. What do you got, Hyde? Twigs for the stove? Not a canoe-friendly shore. Vertical drop of about 2 or 3 feet and steep up the side. I'm gonna have to Clorox my hull. This is as bad as Como Park Lake. Well, let's see how far up we can go here. This is nice. This is 16 miles from home. I mean, go down to Lilydale and the lakes down there, it's 55 miles. This opening right here is as far as I hiked, because I could see what's over to the left better. I gotta get one of the things that grabs onto the fork. I could see over there good from that opening. That's as far as I hiked in. I don't think you could go a whole lot further up here. It's just grassed in. I'm going over stuff in the water here. Just to look up into the opening there a little bit. A lot of deadfall and stuff in there. Look at this stuff on the paddling in here. Oh man. Yeah, get out of it. So what's Mr. Hyde doing over there?
Oh, he's always looking for fishing lures. Looking for treasure.
Huh?
Looking for treasure. Lost fishing lures.
Well, this got enough garbage in here to be a lot of fish in those weeds.
One of them just jumped. Was pretty big.
Oh, you couldn't ask for a nicer day out here.
Somehow they got across.
Hmm?
They walked across somewhere.
Yep. I don't want to hit the zoom, but there's some people over there on the north side of this bay.
I hope this isn't blue greentail.
I don't know where they crossed the creek up there and came in, or if they come in from above from the farmland. This whole place is surrounded by woods to a sufficient depth that you cannot see the farmland around it. Go a couple hundred yards through those trees and you're in farm fields. But right here, oh my gosh, this is deep wilderness from the high wilds of the western New York area, the Highlands. I'm going to turn this thing off and let it cool a little bit. Then we're going to take around to the right there. We're going to go up toward the top of the lake. Okay, we're back in this bay again. We're just exploring the left side of this bay, the north side. Might as well document this too. That looks almost canoe friendly over there, but I'd have to get closer and see, because on each side of it, it goes up pretty steep. Linda find them secret passage. Aha! Aha! What these really things are. Some nice wildflowers off to the side on the right, but just to show these wildflowers here as we go by. They're getting done, but they're pretty. So, if we cut that out, we could maybe go up another 100 yards.
That's under it.
It's pretty shallow here.
Look under it on the right.
Maybe.
Let me take a quick look here. Maybe we can get under it. We'll have to see. Shallow here.
The water might not be deep enough here.
Grab onto some land here with this branch.
Duck, go.
Hmm?
Linda, go. Duck. Pull your head down. Play turtle. Don't be stupid.
Don't let that fall on you.
Go to your right.
I don't know. I'm on land here.
Way to your right, Jerry.
I'm not going to get under this.
It's shallow. You cast it out of your boat.
Maybe if I get over toward shore a little bit.
Go forward a little bit so you don't hang your back up. Go forward. Go forward. There you go.
I'm
Go forward.
not going to be able to do this. I got stuff underwater that's keeping me from getting the back end around to get under the high spot.
No, you're hung on a tree. Go forward about 3 inches.
if I can get, I've got to just get over here. There. Now I can get underneath this thing. Oh, that worked, sorta. There's all kinds of stuff laying in here, and it's very shallow.
That's as far as we get.
That's as far as you can get?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I got enough room to turn around here so I don't have to back all the way out.
You can get stuck right here.
Yeah, I might get turned around here. Man, look at all these wildflowers in here. Bud. I gotta back into that area where Hyde is. Hyde behind me on just before the bend after the deadfall. Boy. Branches. Yes. Yes. If I back the back end in there, I can probably swing it around.
I'm gonna move that back towards you some.
Hang on, let me get my nose in there. I can swing it around if I get my nose in there. Whoops. I got a spot here that's just big enough to get my snoot in. I can turn it around if I can.
You're on shore. You're on shore.
Am I shore in the back?
Yep.
Ah. Nuts. Not quite enough room. So we'll back it up some more.
Pardon?
Back it up some more.
Shore.
Ah, just enough now. Oh, look at this wildflower over here. Right behind you. I gotta get my rear end over. I'm on something. I gotta get my nose in here a little bit. This is wild. Okay, I'm going to shut the camera off here. I'm going to have to spend some time maneuvering.
Pork bobber.
Hide him, find him, treasure.
Yeah.
Breeze coming right into the creek here.
Yep.
This boat is great for this kind of stuff.
What?
Okay, you got room. like a 3-point turn. We're coming back out of this little exploration here. If I get going fast enough, I got enough keel action from the elliptical bottom that I don't have to zigzag back and forth. But, okay, until we get up around the corner. Wow, the wind picked up. Now let's go over and explore this out too. What's over here? You could probably level the camera again. You could probably make it up along in there with a pole, but
Get out and walk. Only that deep. There's gravel. Walk in.
it's pretty shallow in here.
It's only about that deep right here.
Okay. We're going to make our way out that way. And turn the camera off till we get out to the point. Well, the wind's picking up pretty good out here. We're getting out of this bay a little bit. I'll go up around the point there, and the wind will be at our backs again. I don't know if the wind is picking up on the microphones or not, but putting some bend on the blade here to fight this wind. Getting a little bit in the calm now. Another canoe-friendly landing spot here. Of course, the sign says no camping. Of course it does. A little steep. Yeah, you could hammock it in there. But no camping allowed, so that's that. Let's stop this thing for a minute. Wait for those guys. Get this thing recording again. The wind is pushing me into the shore here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up to the point. coming up around the point. This whole point is canoe friendly. Pretty good wind picking up here.
Get on now, or you want to wait a little?
There's another little bay. Don't go in very far, but
Should be a nice place to camp.
you know, it's too bad there's no camping in here because this would be ideal for a hammock camp.
Small tents, no problem.
So it looks like there's a stream up there and we'll go explore that, but I'm going to save some film here. Okay, had to change the battery and we're moving up the lake. Oh, this is just awesome. Our own little piece of wilderness in the Highlands of Western New York in a little alpine lake. Okay, I don't know how much card I got left here. Can't.
Oh, I got Santiago.
Well, we're coming into another little bay here. Back by the point looks like a good place we could have supper there. It's a canoe-friendly shore. This is not friendly. Very steep on both sides here. This is the stream that comes down from that triangular field on the map. And it doesn't look like there's going to be much of a shore there to eat unless that's further up yet. Well, it would appear that we've made it to the top of the lake. That little bay there was a spot that looked like it might be a picnic place, but it's all weeded in. Kindred souls over there. So, looks like I'll have enough card here to go to the top of the lake. And the stream's coming in from the right there. little bay over there where the stream's apparently coming in. There's two streams that come in here. One straight ahead and one off to the side there. Not a shore that's canoe friendly. Let's just see what we're getting into here. Pretty good wind from behind, which is not what I want to go home. 2 miles, mile and a half, 2 miles in, I don't know, mile and a quarter, something like that. Dead stuff floating in the water, just under the water here. I'm scraping. Rotted enough that it shouldn't do the junk boat any harm. That's what this bay is about. Let's go up and look at the next bay. I'm running out of card here. Got a fresh battery in, but I got a spare card, but we'll have to see what we can do here. A lot of stuff sticking up out of the water up here. Just got to move out a little bit here so that I can make sure I get all this on card. The card wasn't that empty when I started. I was moving it a lot. Well, I'm going to shut this thing off here until I get up to the end. Okay, we got another point up here. We're going to go around this, and it continues. I thought we were getting to the top, but it just goes around a corner up here and continues on. It looks like we have a somewhat canoe-friendly shore here, and it levels off enough in there that we could have a picnic. Nice place. Let's go up around the bend here and see what's going on. We got a ways to go yet. It's a pretty good sized lake. Nope, we're at the top. We're at the top. Been an uphill plow all the way through this lake. Getting up to the Highlands. Should be downhill all the way back to the dam. Oh, no. I don't think so. Well, well, well. This is the top of the lake. Let's paddle up in here a little bit further and see what we can find. And I'm not going to do anything on the way back down because I think I'm going to run out of card. 110 megs a minute. Huh. Water lilies. I get out here a little bit. As they would say in the Adirondacks, we have a vly ahead of us, V-L-Y. There's a deadfall over there. But there's an opening up here on the left, so we'll head for that. Up here quite a ways. Yeah, we can go up here. Oh, look at these big pines over here. That's something. We're going to run out of stuff here pretty quick. I'm sure if we could follow this up a little further, there's a right straight ahead of the canoe. There's an opening. This is getting shallow in here. I don't know how much further I can go. It just loops around and keeps going. There's a lot of weeds here tangling up on the paddles. Wow. This goes on and on. The man-eating weeds are tangling on the paddles. So this is Clear Creek here. This is what feeds into Clear Lake. Man alive. I don't know how much further I'm going to go up here. It's starting to get maybe up to that opening there, and then I'll call it quits. Because my hands are getting sore, and I'm going to have to paddle 2 miles back to the car. Oh, I think this is it. It goes off to the right here a little bit yet. Okay. Now we're getting into the same situation we had before. We could go under that and continue up a little further, but I think this is it. I think this is it. You can see here, it's getting shallow and there's all kinds of stuff in the water. And that's about as far as we can go. So we'll stop the movie, take one final still here. Well, here we are at the point. Just enough breeze here to keep the bugs blowed back in. Very nice. Very nice. Of course, I'm very wet because got my knee on a rock and the moss was slippery. But everything in the canoe is dry anyways. Yeah. So, we'll have ourselves a little supper here. Well, I just got to get a picture of this sky here. It's just absolutely awesome. We're on the point, just past the first bay here. And we're enjoying a good supper here. There's a nice breeze coming in. You can see that the grass is weaving a little bit. And the trees are weaving a little bit. Just enough to keep the bugs blowed away. It's a beautiful day. You couldn't ask for it nicer. So somehow or other I got to learn how to use that software to splice all these videos together. I'll have a good hour of video from what we've done here today.
We're about 15 minutes.
So it's still recording, so it hasn't filled up the card yet.